You are listening to the O'Brien and Bolt podcast. When Thanksgiving rolls around, it's an excellent time to call the Turkey Hotline.
Better ball turkey.
Better ball turkey.
No
we'll
better
make
way.
your Thanksgiving
No
a better
better ball turkey.
than ever.
No better way.
Bertie, I have it, Bertie.
Oh.
But
Hey, Dolores.
Hi,
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, Dolores.
hi there. Hello. I reached the Better Ball Turkey Hotline again, and
But let's be clear on one thing, okay? It is better ball. Now, I remember last year when you called up and you mentioned that you thought you were calling the Butterball Hotline, and that has just exasperated some of the legal issues we're having with the Butterball people. And again, it's not because the similarities in the two names, though that does become confusing. It's just that their lawsuit contends that our turkey isn't better than theirs. And so since we can't win that battle, we're just going to try to, as they say in the chicken and the turkey business, lay low.
I see. Well, okay, we'll make it very clear we are talking to the Better Ball Turkey Hotline.
Yes, we're very happy this year. So you're calling us at the right time because we've got a little lull here, so we have time just to chat with you for a little while. But this year we're trying something for the second time, but I think we're going to be able to execute this year. We are holding a raffle.
A raffle? Oh, I love raffles.
Right, a raffle, and the winner of the raffle gets a Better Ball turkey.
Oh, that's fantastic. Who would want a free turkey this time of year?
What we're going to do, Dolores and I are going to get in our little get-up, in our mask, in our costumes, and I'm going to go as Miles Standish from the Mayflower, and Dolores is going to go as my wife. Hey, Dolores, what was her name?
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus. And so we're going to go and in costume and present the turkey, and the winning family or couple or family reunion or board meeting or whatever are going to get to see Dolores and I will act out a little bit of what that first Thanksgiving must have been like.
Okay. Well, how can people enter this raffle?
Just call the number, the same number you called, the 800 number, Better Ball, and then we can, because we've got people, not right now, but we have people standing by, and we're going to take your credit card number, and it's very secure, and you'll let us know how many tickets you want, and there's just going to be one winner because we don't have that many turkeys again this year. So we're going to be cutting. I mean, give this raffle hopefully will increase business, but it's 25% of our stock, really.
Well, that would mean you only have how many?
Anyway, so yeah, call that number.
Okay.
And we're just tickled pink.
What? Well, how many turkeys then do you have that you're offering? Not in this part of the raffle, but this year, what's your production been like?
Well, 75% over that.
So you've all
three times that.
Okay, so not a lot of turkeys this year. Okay. Well, nevertheless, tell us what is the latest trend in cooking turkeys this Thanksgiving?
Well, everybody's going raw, and we have not done that, but there's something new out of the East called the sushi turkey.
The sushi turkey?
And that's just, we did it last year.
Yeah.
And yeah, luckily, what it does, my wife was an endocrinologist for a while there, and then, of course, that didn't work out. But so that, luckily, she was able, and she has some medical knowledge, and the symptoms of some of the things that can go wrong when you do that.
Sure.
Is problematic. And so we're not offering those recipes out this year anymore. And so that, you asked for the latest trend. The latest trend is no trends. I think people are getting back to tradition. They miss the good old days, you know.
Okay, sure. Go back to the...
Of course, we always start our Thanksgiving dinner with Pledge of Allegiance, and then we go around and we toss, what are you thankful for?
Right.
What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for?
So what are you thankful for this year?
Well, I didn't. For a while there, I thought I was going to lose part of my right ankle, and it turns out it was nothing. Oh, really?
Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's a relief.
What's that?
That's a relief.
Mm-hmm.
Was that an occupational?
Ow!
Yeah.
5 days of that.
Was it an occupational accident, or was it something that happened around the turkey farm, or is it unrelated?
No, it was something that happened on one of our night rides, and I don't even remember it. Huh. But sometimes we'll take the bikes downtown.
Uh-huh.
Because we don't want to, you get a DUI.
Right.
That could cost you. Anyway, I don't want to get into that.
No, of course not. Let's talk about
how that happened.
Let's get back to the food. Now, as much as people like turkey, sometimes their favorite part of the Thanksgiving feast really involves the side dishes. So what's
wishbone?
Well, that's part of the turkey.
For some reason, I knew you were going there.
Well, actually, it wasn't.
Yeah,
but let's talk about the wishbone. There's a little confusion about who actually wins when you pull the wishbone apart, and how does that work?
Well, what normally you do is you kind of make a pact beforehand. You say whoever gets the majority of the wishbone, because you want to make it a win-win, right? I mean, that's what America's all about. It's a win-win. Okay. So you make a little agreement. Let's say you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, make a wish, close your eyes. Okay, ready, set, wait. Ready, set, go. And whoever wins traditionally would get their wish granted. But if you say, I wished that I hoped and wished that you got your wish granted, and that's my wish. And if you both do that, it negates the cancellation.
Well, that's a very
and so it's a win-win.
It's a very generous.
And it's also very romantic.
Sure, very generous wish. So going back to the side dishes, what are the most popular side dishes, and are there any new things that people are serving with the turkey this year?
Well, there's a lot of this Middle Eastern grains, whole grains that are coming out. A lot of the names you can't even pronounce.
Name one. Could you name one for us?
What's that?
Could you name one for us?
Couscous.
Couscous, yes. Very popular. Couscous.
A lot of beans. And a lot of protein substitutes. And, of course, there's the good old standby canned string beans, canned corn, canned peas, canned mashed potatoes, and everything. So.
Okay.
And you just remember that Thanksgiving can be such an emotional, trying time for everybody. And I heard your show a couple of weeks ago about conversations, making sure everyone's included and no one's excluded. And it's just a time when it just seems like everybody should be arguing.
Right.
And when they're not, it's just because it's phony and they're trying to be friendly, but everybody's so angry. But forget about being angry. Make it a win-win-win. And buy a gosh darn raffle ticket, you lazy goofball.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for sharing your knowledge about the Thanksgiving and the turkey, and good luck this year, and I appreciate it.
And happy Thanksgiving to you, and don't argue.
I'm not planning on it.
Don't argue with me.
I'm not going
to. You not to argue.
I'm not going to argue.
What makes your show so great?
Oh, thank you. All right.
See you later.
Okay. Better Ball Turkey. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. You've been listening to O'Brien and Bolt, the podcast. I'm Michael O'Brien.
And I'm Geoff Bolt.
And our job is to entertain
as well as inform.
If you like what you heard today, please give us a big thumbs up on your source for
all your podcasts.
And you can find us on Facebook at O'Brien and Bolt. Thanks.